everyone, welcome back to the studio. So today I'm going to do some round coasters again. I found these cake molds. They're kind of a smaller coaster, which is what I want. And I'm going to try to make them into something that looks like a galaxy. So if you've seen one of my previous videos, you saw I used some tart molds for a coaster, and it didn't work out very well because the silicone was a little bit textured, so it's really rough. Now I'm going to sand those, and those should turn out fine. But this one has a very shiny texture, so I'm hoping there'll be less sanding with this round mold. So let's try this today. So I'm working in my box again today, which keeps a lot of this mess off my table. So today in my round mold, I'm going to use a black and a bluish purple Pearlex, P-E-A-R-L-E-X powder. I'm going to use some glitter. I'm going to use a ink that is a Ranger product called Posh Rainbow Ink. It's a alcohol ink. And then I'm going to use a liquid pearl. It's for decorating paper and fabric, but it mixes in kind of like a chalk ink that you might get. So we're going to use that as some clouds within our galaxy. So let me mix everything up and I'll be right back with you. All right, so I've mixed up my pearl and black and my alcohol inks, red. And I'm going to put a little bit of glitter down in some of my resin so I can just put a little bit in and not have it fly around where I don't want it to go. And I do reuse my sticks, so even as soon as I'm done using them, I'll just wipe them off. I have a nice little coat of resin on them, and then I can just use them again. Resin coated wooden sticks are always good. Alright, so that's the glitter. And then this is the Pearlex bluish purple. And I'm going to just put one scoop in there. That's actually a hefty scoop. Sometimes I use about half of that amount. And always be careful when you're mixing. This powder just flies everywhere. So if you go a little bit slow at first until it's not laying on the surface, then you can mix it in all the way. So let me finish mixing this. I'll start the video one more time and we will get pouring. All right, so I think I have everything all stirred in. Now every time you see me do a video where I'm doing resin coasters, you'll see me stir it at the last minute, and I'll show you why. So here is a coaster at the beginning of a pour. And here is the last bits of the cup if I let it sit and then didn't stir before I started pouring. So you can see how that mica powder just stayed in the bottom of my cup and came out last. So that's why you see me stirring again just before I pour everything in. All right, so I'm going to just drizzle a little bit of this glitter in at first. It actually is going to rise. But like I said, I'm just kind of making it up. I've seen people do galaxies in various layers. I'm going to try to do it all in one layer today, so we'll see how that works. Maybe it'll work, maybe it won't. All right, a little bit of my red. And then this pearl will go in now and in a little bit. Now you see how thick it is? This stuff is lovely, but it just stays kind of thick. And I will want to swirl some of this in. It's making long spiders. Little spider webs, don't want that. And that's because this is a different thing than alcohol inks. It's really a pearl. I want to say it's almost like a glue. I haven't checked its ingredients list, but I'm pretty sure that's what it's like. I used to use it in my scrapbooking kind of thing, stamping. Alright, so we're going to put let me bend that. Put a few streaks of the blue here and there, just to get us started. Now, I don't want these to be huge, thick monster coasters. So I do have other coasters I could fill if I need to. Alright, so here's my blue. Alright. We're going to finish with some black. I'm going to actually pour that around the outside edge just so I don't disturb too much of what I got going on in the middle there. And then straight through the middle. Whoops, we're going down the side. We don't want that. If your resin starts going down the side, just switch spots. It's because you're pouring too slow. I'm just trying to be cautious. Alright, so I'm going to let that, maybe I'll swirl that now. Actually, I want to put some more white in that and then swirl it. There we go. Well, that white's almost setting up. It's so thick. All right. I'm going to put the rest of this black in here before I swirl it. Let's have a look who needs more. And then I'm going to use the torch on it. I'm getting all kinds of fingers from this white. All right, so let's check on how these work out tomorrow. All right, so let's check out how these turned out now. Some of them have kind of traveled to the center. Some of them have stayed cloudy, so let's just see. Oh, how cool. Kind of a nice little nebula there. I think I like this part better. I don't know if you don't like a lot of glitter, you might not like that side. That one has a lot of glitter. This is the side. Now I have a whole other tray of these, so hold on. If you remember, I started my video with the box. So let's pull the ones out of here. Ooh, that one has too much glitter in it, but that's okay. Well, these are kind of fun. I'm actually going to go down and see if they fit as car cup holders or car cup coasters, I mean. And if they do, I'm going to put a little bit of cork on the back of them for absorbing water, and we'll use those that way. That's wonderful. All right, thank you for watching.